click this video because this peplum blazer is stunning. The structure, the plaid match, the waist shaping, everything is giving designer quality. And the good news, I'm about to show you exactly how to sew this same top with very simple and clear method. If you love classy, wear tailor piece, stay with me because this tutorial will help you to recreate this statement jacket perfectly. But please, before we continue, I want you to support this channel. Subscribe to this channel, like this video and share it. Also, let me know what you think in the comment section after watching this video. Thank you. Let's proceed. We are going to start with our length measurement first. Our shoulder to bust is 10 plus half, 10 and a half. Shoulder to under bust is 13 plus half, 13 and a half. And shoulder to waist is 16 plus half. That will give us 16 and a half. And because we are going to attach our flare, we are going to add extra half to it. So the total will be 17 inches. 17 inches. So here is it. I'm going to square it across. Now our chest line, we are going to come up by 2 inches from bust line. Now for our width, we are going to make use of 4/4. And how do we get this 4/4? The 4/4 is nipple to nipple divided by 2 plus 1. With this formula, the double breasted will sit very well, just as shown on our screen. From here, we are going to start our measurements. The shoulder is 7 inches, 7 plus half inch joining, so that will give us 7 and a half. Then we are going to take it this way. The neck depth, we are making use of 2 and a half. 2 and a half. Then we are going to come down by 1 and a half here. From here, I'm going to move here by half, then connect here. And from here, I'm going to come down by 2 and a half inches. Then we connect. For our shoulder slope, we come down by 1 and a half. Then you connect here. Our nipple to nipple measurement is 6 and a half. 6 and a half divided by 2, that will give us 3/4. 3/4 plus half, that's for the joining. So that will give us 3 and a half quarter. So we are going to take it down. 3 and a half quarter. Our bust is 34. 34 minus 3, that will give us 31. 31 divided by 4, that will give us 7 and a half quarter. So here is it, 7 and a half quarter. Our dart takeaway will be 2 inches. So I'm going to replace it here. And also the joining allowance for the split here, 1 inch. So here is it. And our joining allowance, side joining allowance, let's make use of half. So that is it. Now we have to construct our armhole, and to do this, we are going to divide the actual measurement by 4. The actual measurement is 34. 34 divided by 4, that gives us 8 and a half. So here is 8 and a half. Then you can make use of your curve ruler. So here you determine the midpoint. This is 7. The midpoint will be 3 and a half. So coming by half. Then you measure what you have here. You determine the midpoint. This is 8 and a half. The midpoint of 8 and a half is 4/4. So I will come down by is 4/4. So this 4/4, we are going to mark 1 down here, and we are going to mark 1 up here, making 2 inches. And on our bust line, we are going to come up by half and go down by half, because we are working with petty size client dress. So here's our curve. For the below here, the takeaway will be 2 inches, and on the under bust as well I'm going to take away 2 inches. So we are going to connect it. If you have your cuff ruler, make sure you make use of it. And here it's going to be a straight line. You can see it's going to connect here. From here now, you can see now it shows this line, so you are going to connect it straight. So that is it. You measure what you have from here to here. We have 7.5 here. This 7.5 plus 1, that will give us 8.5. Then we are going to measure it here. 8.5. So here's our 8.5. So this is it. And the 8.5, we are going to connect it to our 1 inch, to our ½ inch side joining. And this we are going to connect it to our ½ inch side joining. So this is it. And for the width of our under bust and waist, they are the same. The width is 28 inches. 28 divided by 4, that will give us 7 inches. So here's our 7 inches. So 7 inches plus 2 inches, that take away, plus 1 inch for the joining, and plus half for our side joining. So here is it. Then you connect it like this. And also, we are going to take it down. So far, the measurements are the same. So that is it. We are done with this side. So please pay attention here. Remember, while drafting the body, on this down part, we've added this ½ inch allowance that we are going to use to connect both the body and the flare together. So now we are going to remove it, the ½ inch. We are going to remove it because looking at this our dress, this front has no joining, so we are not going to join it. It only has upper joining, and the joining we are going to use to turn the lining inward. So now we are going to take away this ½ inch. So our real measurement is what we are going to make use here. The real length is 24 plus shoulder joining and the turning on the down part, so that will be half. So the total will be 25. So this 25, we are going to make use of this width. This is 6, so this we are going to take down. So that is it. As you can see on the screen, the lapel starts from the under bust. So this is what we are going to do from the under bust. The thing is very simple, but if you have questions, make sure you ask. So I think I'm okay with this lapel. I'm okay with it. So the next thing we are going to do now is to cut this out. Now we are going to drag the back. The neck width is 2.5 and the neck depth will be 1.5. I've reduced it to 1/4. I reduced it to 1/4. So that is it. And the shoulder is 7 plus half, 7.5. Then shoulder slope 1.5. We are going to connect it. Make use of your ruler. This 7.5, we are going to take it down here. And we are going to connect it up this way. So our actual length measurement is 34. 34 divided by 4, that will give us 8.5 plus side joining of ½ inch. So that will give us 9 inches. Our waist is 28. 28 divided by 4, that will give us 7. So 7 plus that take away, I'm going to make use of 1 inch for my dart take away. Side joining is going to be ½ inch. Same thing for the under bust. So we are going to connect it to this. So that is it. Here is our dart. Here is our side joining. So we are going to connect this here to this place. It doesn't have to go too deep. So that is it. Now, to determine the circumference of our fillet, we are going to calculate what we have left here. Remember, this ½ inch is our side joining, and here as well we are going to have ½ inch side joining, and here we are going to have ½ inch for the joining. So we are going to calculate what we have from here. This from here to here is 4½ quarter. So this 4½ quarter, we are going to add it to what we have here. Here is 12½ quarter minus our dart. So it will give us 11½ quarter. So this 11½ quarter now, you are going to multiply it by 2. So multiply by 2, it will give us 23. That means our circumference is 23. But because we are going to join our fillet to this side on both sides, we are going to add ½ inch to it. So plus half on each side, that will give us 24. But you can make it 25 if your fillet circumference is a bit wider than your top. It's still okay. So even I'm going to add 1½ inch to it. So the total will be 26 inches. So our circumference will be 26 inches for the fillet, while the length will be 8 inches plus half on the both on the downside, half on the upper side. That will give us 9 inches. So let's proceed to cutting. For the sleeve, we are going to fold our fabric into 2 because we want to manipulate our basic sleeve. The length is 22 plus ½ inch for the upper joining and also ½ inch on the down side. That will give us 23. And this 23, because we are going to add band to it, I'm going to remove 1 inch from it. So that will be 22 inches because we are going to replace it with a band of 1½ inches length. So we are going to mark the 22 directly. So that is our 22. And for the width, our armhole is 17. 17 divided by 2, that will give us 8½ plus 1 inch. So the total will be 9½ So here's our 9½. Now the depth of the sleeve will be 6 inches. So you connect it first. This is a puff sleeve, so it has to be a bit wider than our actual sleeve circumference. We have 22 inches here and the sleeve armhole cuff is 17. And here we are going to measure our upper arm. The upper arm is 13. 13 divided by 2, that will give us 6½ plus 1 inch joining allowance. So that is it. The cuff is 9 inches. 9 divided by 2, that will give us 4½ plus 1 inch joining allowance. That will give us 5½. Then we are going to connect it this way. Then we are going to cut it out. Then we manipulate it to get our puff. So we are going to measure 6½ inches above here. 6.5 inches above. Then we are going to roll it. From here we are going to mark 3/4 on this center line. Then we are going to connect it to this side. So we are going to slash and spread. We are not going to cut through, so you can see this is what we have. So we are going to retrace this. Dear soulmates, at this point, please and please, if you really get value for the time you spend on this channel, please, I want you to subscribe to this channel, share this video, like this video, and also comment on this tutorial. Thank you. So what you have here, 3, is what we are going to have here as well, to make it rhyme. Then we are going to retrace this. So this is what we are going to have for the sleeve. If you don't do it this way, you won't get this shape. So we are going to cut it out. If you want it wider, then you are going to increase it more. Here is our basic body. Here is our sleeve. And here is our circular flare. If you want to learn how to make this circular flare, I will put the link at the end of this video. So before we move on, let me quickly explain this. This is our lining for the flare. This is the flare, and I added interface on it. This interface is called waddies. I didn't know what it's being called in your area, but in my area we call it waddies. And this type is medium. I use medium waddies as my interface. This is the back and the lining. Here is the side of the upper part. I added interface on it as well, with satin, with lining. And this is my facing. This is the facing, and this is going to be the lining. We are going to trim it out later. And this is the face for the body. I also added interface on it. So now let me quickly tell you how to join this. It takes a little bit of technique, so please make sure you pay keen attention. Already you can see our flare has been joined. The next thing, you are going to join this front side and the facing. This, you can see my facing, and this is the front side. So for this front side, you are going to start the joining 2 inches here or 2/4. So you are going to join it this way, then you come down and close the side, and we are going to set it aside. And now here is the deal. For the facing, for the back and this upper cup, you are going to join them this way. This is the first thing. You will discover this one is somehow different, and you are going to join this to this as well. Then you are going to repeat same for the lining. So I will head over to the machine now and come and show you. So this is it. So as this is the back and side of the front, and here is our center, here is our flare. So the next thing now, you are going to attach your body to the flare, and also the lining, you are going to attach it to the lining separate as well. So here is it. We are done attaching it. So the next thing now, we are going to pick our front part this side. So we are going to, so the next thing now, we are going to join the side to the center front. Then when you get here, you are going to take it up. So you are going to take it up back to here. So after joining it, this is what we have. Here's what we have. So the next thing now, I'm going to increase my armhole. I discovered the thing is not up to 17 inches, so I don't have to deceive you. So I have to increase the armhole a bit. Then you can see the inside. Here's the inside. You can see. So the next thing, we are going to measure what we have on the leg area. So the next thing now, we are going to measure what we have on the leg area. So here is it. I'm going to measure from here to this place. This is where we are going to have the angle. So we have 4 inches to, okay, we are going to mark the center. So we have 4 inches to this place and to here. We have 9/4 in total. So 9/4 multiplied by 2, that will give us 18.5. For the collar, you know, our collar is, we have 4 on the corner and 4 and 9/4 in total. So the first thing I'm going to do, I will come up by 3.5 here. Here's my 3.5. Then I'm going to leave a little space for the sewing. Then I'm going to measure my 4. So this is my 4 inches plus my sewing allowance. So it will give me 4.5 this way. So 4.5. But if you are joining it here, it will give us 4 by the time we get there. So from here now, I'm going to measure the remaining. So from here now, I'm going to measure my 9/4. So I'm putting the 4 here. So this is the 9/4. But if you are joining it at the back, then you add your joining allowance. Now here, I'm going to make use of 4 inches for wide, and for here, I'm going to make use of 1.5 plus 1 inch, making 2.5. So making 2.5 inches. So we are going to connect it this way. Then from here, you are going to move like this. It's as simple as that. So you can confirm what you have. The total should be 9/4. You can see these are 9/4 and these are joining allowance. So that is it about the collar. We are almost done, but please, if you are yet to subscribe to this channel, make sure you do so now, and also show your support by liking this video, share this video, and also share your comments. Let people know what you feel about this tutorial. So now the final stage, we are going to turn this one. This is the armhole. We are going to turn it outside here. So we are going to turn everything out from this place. So here is it. And we are going to place our polo, and we are going to place our collar this way. Then you are going to sew it round. After sewing it, you are going to turn it outside again. That is it about the collar fixing. And now for the sleeve fixing, we have our band the width is 4 inches and the length is the same thing as the curve of this sleeve. And mind you, your curve must be times 2, and mind you, the wideness of this must be at least times 2 of your curve. I might be a little bit more than times 2. So let's proceed. Now for the curve, for the band, you are going to secure it this way, and also the elastic, you are going to join it this way as well. So you will now put it inside here, then you make a channel. So the thing will now give you something like this at the end of the day. And the size of your elastic must be the size of your curve. So you are going to join this up this way to form a curve, then you are going to insert your band on it. So the elastic will now pull it to make it a puff, and you are going to connect it to your armhole. And here you are going to make a gather plating to make it puff this way. So see you in the next tutorial, and please don't forget to share this video, like, subscribe and comment.